Hello and welcome, as it is the end of the 19th day of December 2017. My name is Derek. Time for a hashtag crypto trading video. There hasn't been as many of these longer ones, and for the next little while that will probably remain the case. Although I was planning on doing some content today, a lot of it is going to have to wait or has been changed because of the Segwit 2x announcement for today. The Bitcoin chart on the 400-minute time frame is seeing some price decline, as it is for the first time within this level. Had a sustained move below the 18 or an original one, and I mean, all it's had before was this little bit in here, a little bit, not much overall. So as far as this Segwit 2x, this is https:/b2x, or the code is b2x/segwit.io. On block number 501451, and currently at this level we have just barely gotten past the 500,000 number. So they're saying approximately on December the 28th, which is about 1 week of time, is when this will work. And their slogan, "Together we will create the perfect Bitcoin." Well, nothing I don't think could be perfect, but anyway, that's not really what I'm here to talk about. And basically what they're doing, I'm just not going to read this part in here. I'll talk about the futures, which is talked about in here. But they state that they promise, and this is JAAP TERLOUW, don't want to try to pronounce that, but I'll read it. The promise is that all Bitcoin holders will receive not only the BTX in the ratio of 1:1, but also a proportional number of Satoshi Nakamoto's Bitcoins as a reward for their commitment to their progress. I don't know how little, moderate, or much that would be. It's almost like a something to sweeten the pot to hold Bitcoin, if you will. So therefore, this is going down. So these are some of the features, and which is to be stated. And for myself, what that has meant, I'm not exactly sure what to do. I was thinking like days ago, maybe do I go very, very aggressive within my 2018 Litecoin strategy? And I'm even thinking more so towards such, which has meant, I have sold a lot of altcoins tonight. A lot of the ones in Bitcoin crosses is basically what I've sold. I am not selling any of my altcoins priced in Litecoin. I've sold a little bit of Ethereum, maybe a little more than I should have, but I had a lot. And I sold a very little bit of Litecoin, not much. Didn't sell any Monero, didn't sell any Dash. Those coins I've held. All the coins I'm trading on the Litecoin exchange, all the altcoins that I'm against it. For now, I'm just going to keep it as it is. I was the 25% or so Bitcoin this morning, yesterday. And I moved up to 40%. And the base strategy for myself, when you see something like this, at least if the fork is supposed to be for something good, is to practically be all Bitcoin. And then just before the fork happens, so a block or two beforehand, just start buying. Only a bit, but just start buying. And then you're going to get some very good low prices. And then you just, after the fork is over, you get your portfolio as you want it. But for now, I am going to take the chance by just having more Bitcoin than normal. But I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket. I realize that there's a good chance that if, of course, the Segwit is good, that the altcoins will sell off. And that's the key word, if it is good. Because after I seen the fork was happening, I checked the price, and it's about 3.5% right now. And I realized before that it did trade 17-18% when it was close to being live. Even 14% is a good value number. And we've seen Bitcoin Gold have some good prices. Definitely Bitcoin Cash. And it's just, I got to talk about that one right now tonight. It's going up wild. That they've done very, very well. So it's something to keep my eye on. Because at 3.5%, it's like barely the minimum I'd want. But I wouldn't surprise me if in the futures markets it goes up to 7, 8, 9, 10% as a possibility. And this is the 400-minute time frame crossed against Bitcoin. It's already pulled back a little bit from this high. And I sold some of my Bitcoin Cash. But not against Bitcoin I didn't. I sold it against Litecoin. And the more and more that I'm playing the Litecoin exchange, the more and more that I want to do what I did this year with it. And that's just basically see how many, this year I just see how many Bitcoin I could flip by buying and selling stuff. And I want to do that now with Litecoin, maybe more aggressively, as my best trades for the day, or just recently, this happened within the last hour or two. I first, within my orders, I bought 9 Ethereum Classic for 0.45 Litecoin. And in that same instantaneous moment, I bought 29.2 more Ethereum Classics for a little bit under a third of a Litecoin. So therefore, for 0.777, for 7/9 of 1 Bitcoin, I was able to get a little over 38 Ethereum Classic. And as I'm doing this video at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, the Litecoin price is $334 approximately, and the Ethereum Classic is a hair above $40. By dividing the two numbers, I get around 8 1/3 for the ratio. So therefore, 38.2 Ethereum Classic is worth the amount of, let's see, 38.2. Again, the ratio is 8.35. It's worth 4.57. That's what it's worth, 4.57. It cost me 7/9 of one of them. Yeah, I'm liking this Litecoin market. Let me show you a few examples of the reason why. This is a chart of Bitcoin from September of 2010 until the end of the first week of October 2010, back when it was just pennies. Yeah, you see this little thing in here? Yeah, if you had your sell orders in there, congratulations, you hit. Oh, but it got even bigger after that. Because that was the last ever time you had the opportunity to buy Bitcoin for 2 cents or a penny and a half. The 2 cents, 3 cents, that was a deal. I think those who bought and hodled with these gains, hey, even if you bought and hold this thing in here. I do want to talk about the HODL later on. That was part of the Think Topics that I've written down. I'm not going to talk about that today because it's like a whatever topic when things are boring as far as the markets. But yeah, I mean, the opportunity to buy and sell orders in there. Fantastic. Let's move on to a code called Bella from back in the day. And this is what it looked like at the end of 2014 into 2015. These are the type of charts that I'm looking for as far as ka-ching, lots of profit, sort of like the Ethereum Classic trade I made today. because you see these wild moves. As long as you have your buy and sell orders ready, it's a 100% shot they're going to hit, as long as your sell order is below, or in most cases at where the high is. In fact, I wasn't able to fill my bid. I still had another 20 or so ET. In fact, I think I had 50 available. So I had another 20.8 available to buy at that price. Just a beautiful buy. Anyway, these are what I'm looking to take. I think some other ones in the past had the same type of deal. And take this one from OK Cash. Back in the day, again, this is in its early infancies, but these are the types of moves that I'm looking to get on these cryptos. And the markets like the Litecoin exchange that's available, and that's on cryptopia.co.nz, I am able to get a lot of that because I don't know why, but people will just buy it up like this or sell it down so large. And how does this happen if you're unsure? Well, when somebody comes in and just buys up all of the sell orders to this number, that's what's going to happen. And when they sell down to it, when you see the big line going lower, same thing. So when I had my sell get filled on ETC, I got those insane buy and sell orders on about 60 different codes against Litecoin. Maybe 15 times 3 is 45, minus 1, 44, plus about 48 different codes against Litecoin. And almost every single one of them, I've got these majorly insane buy and sell orders for this type of example. Anyway, that will conclude my video for today. Thank you for tuning in and have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.